we are grinding this together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a together thing. My whole squad is for me. Like everybody. When I say my squad, I mean the community. You know what I'm saying? So we all out there repping, being loud and proud and going at it. Nobody gets left behind.
November is here, and with it comes more events in 2K22. In current gen, jump ship and take some vacation days. Happening this weekend, Vacation Days puts your team against NBA players in 3-on-3 games. And next weekend, mark your calendars because it's Specialty Appreciation Shooter, where your shooting badge points earn you extra XP. Moving on to the city, this weekend, it's time to conquer the courts 3-on-3 style. But next weekend will be about 5-on-5 action because you can earn double XP at the Rec. And remember, every day, ranked Pro-Am games are going down at League Nights. And every Friday, Club 2K is popping with buckets and new beats. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV and our first interactive special of 2K22. Now, before we get into the interactives, a reminder, if you want a chance to be on 2K TV, then you need to be taking our Cover Athlete Challenge. It's a part of our Play Your Way to 2K TV series. Here's how it works. Play with Luka Doncic and pull off a triple-double before the end of Season 2. Then share a video or pic of your box score showing all of your stats over social media using the hashtag 2KTVLuka Challenge and hashtag contest. Now, very important, be sure to include your gamer tag in the video, pic, or in the post. The submissions with the best stats will go up for a vote, and the 2K community will decide which player deserves to be on 2K TV. So take the challenge, share your results, and you might be invited to appear on the show. Now, are you ready to earn some VC? This week, all questions are presented by Duracell, and the theme is stamina, so here we go. The longest NBA game in history took place in 1951 when the Indianapolis Olympians finally took the win over the Rochester Royals after 6 overtimes. Talk about stamina. How many minutes were played in this record-making game? Was it 61, 68, 78, or 87?
The skeleton catching oops. I ain't never catch an oop before, bruh. Nah, bruh. Hold up, bruh. This play, yo, bruh. The skeleton got me catching oops, bruh.
Bash World, welcome back to 2K TV. We're so excited to have you back on the show because we are following your journey to legend, and I see that you have a little something with you. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, this is the belt. This symbolizes the beast of the East. We won Rival Day. Shout out to everybody out there that was grinding, putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know what I mean, only champions can wear this belt, Alexis, you know what I mean?
Wear it loud and proud. Now, obviously, we're following your journey to legend, and we got an update on Season 1, but where are you in terms of levels for Season 2?
Okay, so I hit 40. I got the skeleton mascot. I am enjoying it. Oh, man, it's been a blast. The grind has just been getting out there, playing with everybody, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And seeing where everybody's at. Season 2 has been tremendous. It's been fire. It's been amazing.
What specifically do you like about Season 2?
Okay, so 1 is the skeleton mascot.
Bash, cash, skeleton, splash. Yeah.
I'm out there. You already know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is out there. I've got my center, my 7'3" guy with the skeleton. They looking at me all crazy like, hold on, he got a skeleton. A lot of people just running up to me, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people haven't got it yet, but it's amazing. Also, that trife, that trike. Am I saying it right? The trike, yeah. The trike, the little big wheel.
Yeah.
Man, I'm all around the city with the big wheel. Oh, man, they can't keep up with me.
What events have you been enjoying? I know one in particular.
I've never won ruffles, but this year, you know, if you get 75,000, you get the ruffle pants. So I finally got the ruffle shorts. It's amazing. I'm loving them. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I get to do that, you know, you got to hit those ruffle shots. Now, I'm out there. I could make a ruffle shot. If they give me the ball, I tell my team all the time, pass me the ball, I'm going to make the ruffle shot.
Do you think the competition has been harder as we've progressed in these seasons and as we get further and further along in NBA 2K22?
I expected this to happen. You know, when I said it last time, you know, see, first season, everybody's getting their bills together. This season, they kind of got it together more. So I'm seeing a lot, especially in the rec, you're seeing a lot of 2-3, 3-2, a lot of zone, period. You know what I'm saying? And the competition level has definitely spiked up.
I love that. Now, looking forward to season 3 and season 4. We are halfway there. Are you still motivated as you were going into season 1? Are you tired out?
I'm not tired at all, but not only am I going to do 4 seasons, I'm probably going to hit 40 on all of the seasons because, listen, it catches you because, you know, as long as these rewards are incredible, which they are so far, man, we ain't going nowhere.
What do you think the reward should be if you hit level 40 in all of the seasons in NBA 2K22?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so I have to think. I am personally happy with the jetpack. You know what I'm saying? If we get a jet, if you could fly in the sky, oh my God, Alexis, gonna be crazy. Everybody gonna be up in the sky on top of the buildings. But you know, the reward for all 9 seasons, you need something like that, just a prestigious logo. You know what I mean? Something separating them from everybody.
I like that. I like that idea. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on 2KTV once again. We are going to continue following your journey to legend as we approach season 3. Thanks again, Bash.
Thank you for having me, Alexis. Thank you so much, y'all. Love you guys at 2KTV. Y'all guys are doing an amazing job.
All right, how about some more VC? Of course. We're talking stamina, so how many players in NBA history have played at least 10,000 minutes in the NBA playoffs? Is it 1, 3, 5, or 7? If you answered 1, then you are correct. Only 1 player has put in more than 10,000 NBA playoff minutes. Now, do you know who it is? Well, that brings us to our next question. Who holds the record for essentially the highest stamina in the NBA playoffs? Is it Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Who would know this question? LD2K. We miss you, LD.
All right, everybody, it is game time. Hi, everybody, I'm Dan Roberts, arena announcer for the Utah Jazz, and you'll hear me call Jazz games on NBA 2K22. At guard, wearing number 45 at 6'1", Donovan Mitchell. My first exposure to it was through my grandson, who is an absolute 2K freak. He sent me a video, and I was absolutely blown away with the clarity, the color. I mean, it was almost lifelike. Here we go! The NBA in this situation is a roller coaster of monumental proportions. I mean, we had Karl Malone, John Stockton those years, and we were as good as you could get.
The bucket by the mailman, Karl Malone.
And you got to start again, and you get to the bottom of the roller coaster, and you got to ride it up again. We're kind of in a climbing peak right now, basically, with the crew we got, and we got some great people now.
Jordan Clarkson dunks it home.
The interesting thing about our fans is they're loyal, they understand what's going on, they're very knowledgeable about basketball, very enduring. We've come close 2 times. I've done 2 NBA finals. The fans share that, and we look forward to that happening again.
The dish from John Stockton.
When I got my first situation, that was in the ABA, when we had the red, white, and blue ball, and that was with the Utah Stars. Throughout that particular period of time, I ended up doing the 1979 Final Four with Bird and Magic Johnson in the University of Utah. That was absolutely amazing. But it was a precursor because the Jazz came into town in '79, and I had a reasonable resume. Still had to audition, but there it went.
That's a steal. There's the pass, and 2.
Each game is relatively different. I mean, I've done it so many times after 42 years.
Boyan for 3.
Planning is a waste of time. I just roll with the blows. The game rolls and I roll with it. A spare microphone lying there needing my voice to go into it is the most motivation that I need, and I go from there.
Jazz win. Jazz win.
Hello, everyone. Sean Heath, the PA voice for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, I've cleared my schedule to excitedly present your top plays of the week. Let's see what you sent in. We tip off with Blasian Invasion, and a real rarity in my career. Dribbles around the perimeter, baits the defender, and drains the 3. Oh, and 1! If you get a piece of the player, you might as well get a piece of the ball, too. In a close game, proving your value, finishing the 4-point play.
And the 3 is good, and the foul.
Next, we're in my career with H.C. Gabber. You know you're a certified block artist when you stop LeBron James defensively.
Oh, to my power!
Then, they run past Carmelo for the 2-hand lob finish. Now let's head to Club 2K with Watch Me Work 601, where the team's down 18-13. It's time to sing some catch-up threes. Ooh, there's 1. There's 2. Oh, and 3! Man, sinking the 3s and mixing in the lockdown D. Yeah, we see ya. That's what you call 3 and D. Let's close this week with G3000, stealing our hearts and the ball. Jump in the passing lane, headed the other way. Oh, excuse me, were you standing there? Call that defender ribs, because he just got taken to the rack. Okay, let's vote. Choose the top play that's a real Maverick this week. See what I did there? And remember that you can be on 2KTV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week. See you inside Mavericks games in NBA 2K22.
Have you reached level 40 in Season 2? Well, if so, send us your picks using hashtag 2KTVPicks, and you just might be featured on a future episode of 2KTV. Until next week, enjoy the game. Bye.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swing man, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Otto Porter Jr. out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, and Halliburton on the wing, he's joined by Barnes. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Barnes outside. Passes it to Halliburton. Six to shoot. From the top of the key. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
that
first
one on 8.
Foul.
Selected with the 12th overall pick back in 2020, Chris. Tyrese Halliburton was ready to play in the league from day one.
Well, that's what you get when you take a guy like Tyrese. He played 2 years in college, a rarity these days. And his game is made for the league. A long guard at 6'5". He can handle the rock, pass it, shoot it. He's just a quality all-around player.
That's good from Halliburton. Halliburton hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And here's Booker coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Bagley with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
And here's Booker after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Paul with the bucket.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Holmes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Halliburton. Fox against Ayton. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
Paul finds Ayton. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bridges inside. Holmes on him, and it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Halliburton passes to Bagley. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunch.
Now Holmes. Halliburton outside. Loud pass to Bagley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Bridges outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 2. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. When their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Here's Holmes, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Here's the floater, and the basket is good.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Bridges outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, for 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Inside, Bagley with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Marvin Bagley. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ayton, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
That's his
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons of the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
And that one misses.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Here's Fox. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Back to Fox. Takes the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And that one's good by Porter.
Assist.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
Outside, Fox. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The pass to Booker. Here's Magician, guarded by Fox.
I'm open right here.
Bridges outside. Plays it up off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Halliburton finds Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Halliburton outside. With the teardrop, Barnes can't get it to go. Suns leading by 4. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Halliburton outside. Back to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Land against Ayton. Halliburton outside. Softly drops in the floater. 7 points in the game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Magician passes to Ayton. That one drops for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
1:31 left in the first. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Natu's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Heald comes in for Barnes. Poole's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Porter. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Diallo's subbed in for Booker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And so here's Phoenix. The Kings getting the bucket. The shot's good from Magician. And the Suns lead by 7.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Mitchell outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No good on the triple. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And here is Poole after the three-pointer from Magician. Here's Mitchell trying to get open his Len. And it's Mitchell missing. And even 3-on-3 break. Saric, that's good. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Medu is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Lakers was phenomenal. He had 15 points and drained a few from downtown. He was difficult to contain in that one, and his performance off the bench was impactful. Let's see if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Bottom line, though, he's a pro. He understands his strength, and he knows how to play to them.
And the first one at the line is good. Chris, we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there on the court, guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
On the wing, Mitchell, covered by Sharch, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Look at that, Greg. That's a great decision on the break. That's not a pass every player would see.
Kick it out, baby. Kick it out.
Smith, the pass to Magician. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Poole.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
To the middle. Sharch dishes to Smith. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Diallo kicks to Smith to the inside. Sharch. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That's just sheer will. I mean, even when you body Sark, I mean, he stays after it and tries to score.
Mitchell passes to Holmes. And here is Hield. Pass to Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmes got 4 this quarter.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
To the paint, here's Sharch. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Suns lead by 13. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Holmes. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hield against Johnson. Hield can't hit. Suns leading by 13. Here's Magician. The rebound by Hield.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Metu. Barnes comes in for Buddy Hield. Halliburton's checked in for Poole. And it's Leonard in for Mitchell. And the Suns making a change here as well. Paul's checked in.
Go over. Ah. You got him.
Bagley finds Barnes.
I got him.
Here's Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot.
Rain that, baby. Take that. Hey, help.
Corner shot. Second chance shot. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Holmes.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Magician. He's covered by Halliburton. Yep, it counts. And that's 12 points for Magician.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Bagley trying to free himself up. Comes up empty down low. Suns leading by 13. Right wing. Diallo the pass to Sharch. Now, here's Diallo. Dishes it to Sharch. He gets it in there. Sharch has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to respect the interior game of Sark. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage down there.
Here's Halliburton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Diallo kicks to Paul. Here's Sharich. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 13. Outside Leonard. Oh, Holmes in position.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Len's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Sharich. Porter comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Diallo. And it's Booker in for the Magician. Here's Paul. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When in the paint, Paul stays nimble. That allows him to make any adjustment needed to beat the D.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over Paul. Here's Bagley. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 16. And here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Here's Barnes. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
First half. 2 minutes.
They get it again. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Again, the miss by the Kings. Suns leading by 18. Booker outside. Passes it to Ayton. The 15-footer. Glenn grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Well, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Barnes outside. Pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
The pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. He's got 13.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Leonard, the pass to Bagley. Here's Barnes. Here's Len. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Sacramento making some changes. Heald's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Leonard. Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. And he sinks the second. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Over Hield. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Bagley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A nice shot by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Here's the three. The shot missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with Porter. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Halliburton. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the middle. Booker trying to free himself up. And there's Porter on the assist by Booker.
Devin Booker.
Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Kings shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Fox. Bridges with the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The dish to Ayton. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 9 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And finished off by Bagley.
Well, he's a coordinated big man with a diverse offensive skill set. Bagley can beat defenders in a number of different ways.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Free throw good, Porter.
You know, the versatility of Porter is huge. I mean, he's an outstanding perimeter defender, in addition also to being a proven scorer.
Here's Fox. Doesn't go that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Paul against Fox. Oh, Ayton in position.
This is what Paul is known for, a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
The Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Porter against Bagley. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Medu, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharch checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Diallo, he's checked in for Bridges. And Magician subbed in for Booker. Here's Magician. He's covered by Halliburton. Magician passes to Sharch. Good. Sharch has got 10 points in the game.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Halliburton outside. Barnes up top.
Get the perimeter.
Looking to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
Sacramento making a switch here. Poole's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Smith checked in for Paul. Both good from the line that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Diallo. To the inside, Johnson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Holmes against Sharch. Fox goes in. It's stolen by Sharch.
Yo, come get this.
Diallo kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Sharch. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
Suns on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Magician passes to Smith. Can't hit from in close.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I've always respected Barnes' ability to hit from downtown. So important for wing players in today's NBA.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Lenz checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Hield comes in for Barnes. Leonard, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. And he's good on the second. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Another 3 for Sacramento.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Magician passes to Sharch. And here's Smith. Pass to Sharch. Over Len. Goes back up. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Johnson against Hield. Trying to get open is Len. Hield can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Takes it inside. Rejected by Len. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Diallo kicks to Johnson. From 11 feet away. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Mitchell passes to Hield. Now Leonard. Now the pass to Mitchell. From deep. Saric grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Diallo. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Here's Saric. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. Leonard against Saric. Outside Leonard. Over Saric. And it's Leonard missing. Phoenix has gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Medu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul, 2nd team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Chimezie taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. So for the Suns, that one misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Porter finds Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Porter. The shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Booker against Mitchell. And it's denied. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Into the lineup for your Kings, Tyrese Halliburton.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
The Kings have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
At the line for your Kings, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Mitchell drops them both. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Then it's King. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Niang in at the 4 spot.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Bridges outside. Booker outside. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, see what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Pass to Halliburton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 20 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
To the right side. Payne looking around. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Halliburton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Booker. Back to Payne. There's the triple. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Halliburton passes to Mitchell. They need this. Booker pulls it in.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Outside Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's King. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Bridges against King. Booker outside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Ayton against Bagley. Halliburton on the wing. Sweet little floater. And that's now 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, oh, that's all about feel.
Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Back to Bridges. Over Bagley. Here's Biyombo. And the layup falls.
Biombo.
Biyombo's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Halliburton against Bridges. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Kings foul.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
That's
they're going to have a nice little run here.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
Outside Leonard. Behind the back and lays it in.
Give him the chance to pull off something special. He'll take it.
Booker outside. Payne with it. Back to Booker. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
King outside. Shoots over Shamet. Here's Len. And he banks in the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Suns have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Now, here's Shamet. Back to Booker, and the pass to Shamet. The Suns need to get a shot off from deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Here's Payne. Pass to Booker from downtown. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the three ball.
Niang, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Back to Payne. Yambo trying to break free. The layup missed. The Kings have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Back to Leonard. Now here's Len, covered by Biyombo. Outside Leonard, fires the three. Rebound by the Suns. Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Magicians checked in for Cameron Payne. In the corner, Shamet with it. Passes to Magician. Lets the three fly. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Len. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got a piece of it. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here's Leonard. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
All right, check it out.